Okay, so this is EggBomb, and we're playing on Pokemon Emerald. Basically, I have had to hack out the beginning of the game a teeny tiny bit to actually organize this playthrough. So, with that said and done, what's up guys, Freddy Fishfinger here, and this is the very first EggBomb that has ever been done, ever been invented, and all that sort of stuff. And the reason why I can get away with saying that is because I came up with this series with a mate of mine. The mate of mine that I am talking about does not do YouTube, and he does not exist anywhere on the internet that you guys can contact him, so there's no point in me giving you a shout out. I thought I'd mention that. Now, quickly describing what EggBomb actually is. Basically, I am taking a whole bunch of Chanseys, and we are going to go around the Hoenn region exploding on all the other Pokemon. Now, what do I mean by that? I have hacked out the Chanseys move sets so that they have Foresight, Explosion, Leer, and Swords Dance. Swords Dance and Leer mean that we will be able to get damage off on our opponents, Explosion to actually do the damage, and Foresight so that we can hit ghost types. So that is the move set. And what I have done is organized a couple of extra scripts within the game so that we do get our Chanseys. Now, basically, because you do need HM dummies to go through the region, because in every region that has ever existed for Pokemon, there has been HMs. I have organized scripts so that we will be getting Blissies later on. They will be our HM dummies, because I have organized for them to learn all HMs available in the game. Fly, Dive, Waterfall, Surf, Strength, Cut, and Rock Smash. And I think I'm missing one, maybe Flash or something, but all 8 that exist in this game, Blissey can learn every single one of them. Now, the last thing that I want to mention that I can think of off the top of my head is that our rival will not have one of the original starter Pokemon for Pokemon Emerald. So you're just going to have to wait and see what she has. Now, for those of you that are actually interested in the reason why I've gone about doing this EggBomb thing, it's because Chansey has a base attack stat of 5, which means this is going to be hilarious. So, before we actually get underway here, you guys have just seen the intro for Pokemon Emerald and all that, and I didn't read it because it's all irrelevant. I just figured, hey, let's start from the title screen and then we'll see how it goes. Basically, it's the generic start and everything with a teeny tiny change, as you'll see. And that's about it. But, like I was going to say, if you're super hyped to see a whole bunch of Chanseys exploding all over the Hoenn region, then leave a like, it'd be awesome, I'd appreciate it. But if you are not subscribed and you want to see Chanseys explode around the whole of the entirety of the Hoenn region, then you are going to want to subscribe. Why? Because I don't exactly have a regular schedule in mind for this playthrough. So, if you subscribe, you'll get an update as to when I upload any particular video. Now, this may not just be EggBomb because it's not the only thing I'm doing at the moment. I do a lot of showdown battles. So let's say I upload one of those, you'll get to see that. If you want to watch that, be my guest. I'm not going to throw them at you so you keep watching them because you don't have to. It's entirely up to you, but I would appreciate if you check those out. But you will get an update on when one of these is uploaded. So if that's what you're keen on watching and you want to see a whole bunch of Chanseys explode, then by all means you're going to have to subscribe and all that. And I guess I got ya. I don't know. I don't even know. But, right now, we are just going through the intro story of Pokemon Emerald because basically, to put it bluntly, this is Pokemon Emerald where all the trainers in the region have level 100s and we are given 6 level 100 Chanseys and we are just going to explode all over the region like I was saying before. It's as simple as that. All the gym leaders, all the irrelevant trainers and all of that. As for the wild Pokemon, I have taken them out of the game because they are just in the way and you can't capture any of them. It's as simple as that. So I figured, hey, let's just do that. And I'm just speeding up this bit because it's all irrelevant. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Okay, wow, they even have a GameCube. Not bad. Man, GameCube was freaking awesome. Okay, still, this is going to be good. Trust me, you guys. I recommend you get super hyped for all of these EggBombs. I honestly have no idea. But what I will say is that this is how I intend on doing them. I will have like a progression montage at, anywhere between 1 and 3 minutes at the start of an episode to show me going to each town. It's kind of like a grinding montage, except the difference is that I'm not grinding because I have level 100. It's just all the trainers that they force me to battle or I accidentally run into or something like that. Then on screen I will be doing the more important battles, like your rival battles, your gym leader battles, and your Team Aqua, Team Magma battle, and all that. That's about it. And when I say all the wild Pokemon are, gone away, obviously scripted encounters are not counted in that. So we will be facing this Zigzagoon. I don't remember if you face Rayquaza, Kyogre, or Groudon, but if you do, then we'll end up facing them as well. So apart from that, though, there are no wild Pokemon, unless there's other scripted Pokemon that I can't think of off the top of my head, which I apologize in advance for. Now, you guys are sitting here wondering, how was that level 100 Chansey in the bag, level 100? This Chansey was not the Chansey we picked up in the bag. This one was given to us by the other person who was blocking our way before that we spoke to. And, basically, she gave us 5 Chanseys, all level 100, so that we can actually go through this game. And we will get our 6th one a bit later on. Now, the reason why I didn't give you 6 from the beginning, or give us 6 from the beginning, I should say, was simply because I didn't want there to be any sort of scripting errors or whatever, and it was quite easy to do in this way. So we're not going to give that scrub level 5 Chansey the nickname, and we're going to, yeah, come on, I don't care about you for crap. Birch, shut up, Birch. Okay, go away, yeah, good, yep, shut up, okay. Alright, so this is it. Here are our Chanseys. Now, the grey box that you see here, pop up now, is because I tried to include newer sprites for Chansey and Blissey, and therefore I screwed up, didn't I? But, the main sprite is still Chansey, so it's not too bad. It's not game-breaking, so we can deal with it. We're alright. Now, we have a bold, a hasty, a sassy, a brave, actually 2 brave Chanseys, so that seems to be alright to me. And as you guys just probably saw there quickly, the moveset is Swords Dance, Leer, Explosion, and Foresight, like I was saying before. And we are just going to continue through this game as I speed up a little bit. I did initially change Route 1 because I was thinking of making a whole new thing out of this, and it's like a whole new region, that's why it's so different and everything. But then I thought, nah, the game's different enough as it is in theory. You're not your light platinum hack, or you're not your liquid crystal hack or anything like that. This is a completely different concept. Now, for anybody that's asking me, can you Nuzlocke this game? Well, I guess if you don't count Explosion as killing yourself, then yeah, but no, you can't. Simple. Now, those 2 people were the ones that gave us our 8 HMs and the extra Chansey and the 2 Blissies. So now I am going to go to the PC, and I am going to take this last level 100 Chansey and swap it out for our level 5 one, because the level 5 one is unusable. These 2 Blissies are HM slaves, as I described before. So what's next on the agenda? Well, we're going to go to the mart. We are going to pick up a whole bunch of items. Basically, I have changed the scripts in the mart so that he gives us a whole bunch of full restores, max revives, PP maxes, max elixirs, and max ethers. You cannot buy items. Those are just the ones that he gives to you. Okay, now I'm going to use PP maxes on the Chanseys to increase the, power points of Explosion. Doesn't matter, we increase the PP of Explosion from 5 to 8 so that we get extra Explosion chances, and then we should be good. It's as simple as that. Okay, now we can toss the rest of the explosions. Yeah, there we go. We can toss, we can toss the elixirs. Ah, damn it. Just get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get out of my face. Now, you guys might be wondering why the unusual number, as you can see here, 99 and 54, because I intended on there being 99, but I forgot that when you hack things out, that it works in hexadecimal, which is base 16, and that's why it's rather irregular and the number is somewhat erratic. But it doesn't matter, the game still works, it's just my bad. Now you guys get to see May's starter Pokemon. And I'm just going to speed this up, because blah blah. What Pokemons you found on Route 103, May? Well, nothing, because I got rid of them all. Ha, cop that. It's a Skarmory. Okay, the reason why I picked Skarmory is because of the Scar Bliss core that ran through the metagame in Gen 3. If you guys want to know more about why that worked or whatever, you can go search it up. I'm not here to explain that to you. I'm sorry, but it's just, I've done a couple of recordings for this already, and the reason why I've done a couple of recordings for this is because the audio keeps screwing up. I think I've fixed that now, but I can't be sure. So I don't know, but what I do know is that if you want to know about the Scar Bliss core, you're going to have to look at it, and in my previous recordings I had explained that, but it was dull, it was dry, and it was dreary. So I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to bring content that's, watchable, enjoyable, and stuff like that, so you guys are just going to have to bear with me in the meantime, really. Okay, how many layers have we used? This one is what, 4, I think? Let me just check. Whoops, not shift. Summary. Okay. This one's used 1 layer and this one used 3, so that's 4 layers. The max you can get to is +6. The lowest you can get to is -6. So I'm going to lower Skarmory's defense, or I'm going to attempt to lower Skarmory's defense 6 times. Turns out that we only have managed to do it 4 times at the moment. So if we could get another layer off, that would be great. To hell with you and your Steel Wing. Come on. Leah, cool. Can we get one more Leah off? Nope, you're gonna die. Okay. This is why Chansey's very interesting, because on specially hitting Pokemon, we're going to be able to set up a hell of a lot. On Pokemon that are physically offensive, not so much. Not so much. Now, it seems that we outspeed with this Chansey here, so I can get to... I'm going to go for a Swords Dance. And, wow, he's missed twice. Okay, I'm going to go for another Swords Dance. And if you can take a hit for me, Chansey, no, you're going to miss twice. Well, I think we've set up enough, because we're at +4 and you're at -6. So I'm going to explode. And that is how we're going to be playing this game in a nutshell. So, I'm going to spare you guys, not have the intro video incredibly long. What I'm going to do is go get the running shoes from Mum, and then that's going to be the end. Now, the progression montage for episode 2 will be up to Rustboro City. Why? Because the storyline between now and there is not that important, it's kind of irrelevant and all that stuff, and yeah, we can deal without seeing that. If you want to see that, go watch an Emerald Let's Play, that's not the point. But I think for, this time about, we're just going to go through this script here. It'll be around 15 minutes, I guess, this episode, by the time I'm done with this. Yeah, something she gives us Pokeballs. Well, these Pokeballs here, as you guys may or may not know, are completely useless to us because we can't catch Pokemon. So I'm just going to toss them. Why? Because we don't need money. The guy in the mart gives us all the items that we need, so... What's up, Mom? You're going to give me my running shoes, right? I want my running shoes. I want my running shoes. Give me my running shoes. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Press the few buttons to run extra fast. Okay, Mom. Alright, cool. So now we can actually move without holding the speed up button. That is nice. And I'm thinking this is pretty much it. All I have to do is heal up my Chanseys, and then we can get ready for next time and go do the progression montage. Because that's all we need to do for this playthrough and stuff like that. Yeah, that's all I want to do. So, like I was saying earlier on in this episode, if you guys want to see more Chanseys exploding all around the Hoenn region, then you're going to have to subscribe to my channel so that you can see that, and I would greatly appreciate it if you do. But with all of that, that is about it, so leave a like if you enjoyed. Now, I tend to say that at the end of my videos. I'm just going to clarify that now. I tend to say that because I want to know that people are watching my content, I guess. Like, it's hard to know whether people are watching through the whole thing or whatever or not, but, it doesn't matter. It's not... The fact that my content's getting seen at all is, it makes me happy. It makes me feel like I'm doing alright. So, with that, I'm done. So, Freddy Fishfinger, out.